So today guys, I will discuss about embryonic development. What is embryonic development? Embryonic development is when an embryo form and develop. It is start with the fertilization of an egg, which is then called a zygote. The sperm and egg join to form a zygote. It is the first cell of a new individual. It is the result of the fission of the DNA from the sperm and egg. It is also called the fertilized egg. The stage is diploid, which means containing two complete set of chromosomes. Every cell divides through mitosis. Each cell has four sets of chromosomes. And cells divides into four cells through mitosis, and each cell divides again, and there are 8 cells, and followed by another mitotic divisions to produce 16 cells. All of the cells on the stage are all stem cell, meaning that they are capable of being anything. 16 cell stage. At this time, we call the developing embryo morula, solid ball of cells. Each cells are genetically identical. The cell started to migrate toward the surface, the outside reaching the hollow area inside. This is the first time that differentiation starts to occur. Cells start to reach signal from surrounding cells that can cause them produce enough proteins, and this state is called blastula, a hollow space inside the ball of cell. Differentiation occurs in this stage. The red cell are the outside and the white cell the inside. These are called the embryonic layers. The red cell of the outside layer are called ectoderm, which forms the skeleton, and the inner layer are the endoderm, which forms the inner lining of organs. All of this tissue are eventually rise from these two germ layer. This stage showed the outside embryo, the red, and the inside or the white layer. But that's the focus is not about the ectoderm and the endoderm, but the opening forming in the developing of embryo called the blastophore. Eventually lead to the digestive cavity of animals. Here it shows the four digestive cavity form. We call the stage gastrula. The blastophore develop into the rear toes of animals that include the phylum Chordata. This stage shows third layer called mesoderm, the blue layer of cells that start from outpacking of the endoderm and works toward the ectoderm. The mesoderms become the layer of the muscles, blood, and all of the internal parts of the body. This stage are working down at the front of animals, surrounded by white or the endoderm, and on the top of the back of the dorsal surface are yellow streak or the neural streak. Here's the view from the back of the dorsal surface. See at the yellow neural streak. What happened in this process called neurulation. Neurulations are the cell of the ectoderm started to pile on top and fold over the top of this developing neurotube. The yellow cells is gonna develop into neurotube. That neurotube is hollow. The skin or the ectoderm is folding over the top of that neurotube. The neurotube becomes the spinal cord and the interior portion. Here see the view of the cell folding over and on top and fold over again and meeting each other in the middle line at the close of the neurotube, and finally completely and close. And now the embryo got a complete neurotube form. And at the same time, when the neurotube is forming, also the process of segmentation starts. This embryo showed segments beginning to develop. Those are caused by gene on the chromosomes that regulate the body axis and segmentation activated. And this stage, you can see membranes being formed and some of the segment. When segment is specialized, this is the major advantage of evolutionary advantage of segmentation. Different regions are specialized for different jobs are able to perform the function in a specialized way. And that lead to cephalization.
the development of head, which is called cephalizations, where sensory organ like ears, eyes, nose, taste buds, anything are close to one another and close for the interior surface of the body so that it can count on the environment first and so that animals can know the true environment that and that leads to the next stage. Here you can see the form embryo where you can see limbs, tails, you got tails, sponges, splits that becomes gills on fishes and animals and eventually becomes a baby.